Hey guys, welcome back to iRod 808. So my 2A community, thanks guys for stopping by. Today what I want to talk to you about is making a holster out of an old holster. So as you guys know, I have the, first of all, weapon is clear, okay? I have the Ruger / Magpul RXM, and I went ahead and I put the TLR 7X on here, okay? And what I did with that was I kind of looked around the house and was wondering, hey, you know, do I have any other holsters around the house that are compatible with this? And I did. I have the Dara Holsters, which they make some awesome holsters, y'all. They make some really neat stuff. Everything from competition holsters, duty holsters, regular day-to-day carry, and they just came out with their new I guess you can call it sidecar style, appendix style holster, but either way, I have this old one, and what I'm going to end up doing, as you guys can see, fits perfect, right? But obviously this is cut for a 34, or I can't remember the Shadow Systems model, but the Shadow System has one that it's also the longer slide. So that's what this is actually cut for. But I'm gonna end up trying to cut this off here. As you guys can see, I've already started some lines there. I'm gonna end up using my rotary tool right here. All right, so I'm gonna end up using the rotary tool, and it's already got a blade on there. And I'm gonna end up cutting that off. And then I'll use sandpaper 400 to first get some of the smoothness going. Now 400 is sharper, or I guess you can call it thicker sandpaper, and then I go all the way to a 1000, which is a smoother sandpaper, which leaves it very smooth to the skin or smooth to the touch. So I'm gonna end up doing that now. So I'm gonna go ahead and pause this, cut this off, show you guys how it looks when it's cut off, and then continue from there. All right guys, I'll be right back. All right guys, so I went ahead and cut off the piece of holster off. So now I'm going to smoothen this out, make it more even, and I'll show you guys how that comes out here shortly, okay? All right guys, so as you can see, using the rotary, I've cut off a pretty good chunk of what I don't need, right? I left a little bit just because maybe, and knowing me, I may want to change out the barrel eventually if they come out with different barrels. So I left a little bit to see if maybe I can put like a compensator when the time comes that they do come out with other stuff for it. So I went ahead and just left it. About should be enough to cover that. We'll see. But either way, so now I'm gonna end up using the 400 grit, and really it's a simple, you know, you flip it around and you just start smoothing it out, guys. You know, start making it nice. You know. Go ahead and smoothen out that area, so like that, when you're carrying it, it doesn't cut you guys up, you know, or in my case, cut me up, right? I'm gonna go ahead and smoothen this out with the 400, and once I'm done doing the 400, then I'll move on to other grit sizes. I typically go 400, 600, and then 1000, which should go ahead and remove, as you guys can see, it's starting to already remove the excess, right? When you start, go ahead and remove the excess plastic or Kydex that was removed using the rotary tool. So on the rotary tool, I use the disc to cut, and then this is roughly, from what I understand, this is about 200, and I use a little bit of that to go ahead and cut some of the excess that was already coming out, and then now fine tuning it little by little. All right guys, I'm gonna pause this and then I'll bring it back up once I get it all completely done, cleaned up, and the firearm holstered in. All right guys, let's talk about the finished product. Okay, so here she is. See that right there? Nice and smooth, removed, evened out. Took about an inch and something off, and made it more like a 17/19. Why do I say that? Because it should technically fit a Radian ramjet in here. That's why I purposely left the size I did, in case I wanted to put a ramjet in here. Because the thing is that this was more the size of a 34, which is obviously way too big for that of a 19. So right here is what I used again, the rotary disc to cut with. Then I went ahead and buffed some of it off to make it more even. And then I used 400 grit, 600 grit, and then 1000 grit, okay? And here, let me show you something so you guys can see. Firearm is clear again, okay? Tell me that doesn't look good, guys. Boom. And the main reason why I did this, as you guys know, like I was telling you, I was trying to contemplate what light I wanted to put on here, and I ended up falling on the TLR7X, which was originally what I was going to put on the Beretta 80X Cheetah. I went ahead and ordered a new one. So for the price of the 80X, the price of the TLR7X on sale, I was able to go ahead and still keep a holster for my RXM, and then provide the light that is compatible with the holster for the 80X Cheetah. So I was able to do a kind of a 2-for-1 kind of deal, guys. All right, my 2A community, thanks guys for stopping by. Hope you enjoyed this little video on how to work your holster down a little to make it fit a 19. Y'all take care.